Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about type assertion in TypeScript. We're going to learn what it is and how to use it. In previous video we talked about type annotation. We learned how to assign a type to a given variable. Now let's say here we have a variable here and then we ain't gonna type it. Let's say actor input, and then we assign it an empty object. Here when we over the actor input, you can see here TypeScript infers it to be an object which doesn't contain any key. And then here, if you're trying to get access to the name key, you're going to see here we're getting an error here. You can see when we over, property name doesn't exist on type objects. Let's say we're trying to get access to the gender here. You can see here we are getting also an error here. But how can we convert the actor input to an object of name and gender? How can we convert it to an object that is going to have the name as string and gender as string? And then where type assertions comes handy, we are going to assert it, we are going to cast it by using the as keywords. As name, it is going to be a string, and gender, it is going to be a string. Here you can see the error disappear. Here we just assert the actor input to an object or which it is going to contain the name and gender as properties. Now let's take a look to another example here. Let's say we have an array of user. Let's say user array, and then we assign it an array. When we over the user array, TypeScript infers it to be an array of any type. It means an array which can contain almost JavaScript primary type. Now, how can we assert it to an array which is going to contain objects? Let's use again the as keywords, and then we're going to assert. We are going to use the array constructor, and then here we are going to pass it an object. It is going to contain an array of objects. Here, when we over, you can see the type change any to an array of objects. And that's how we can use type assertion to change the type of a given variable here. Now let's try to add some values within the user array. Let's pass here the name, let's say here Bob, and then here we're gonna pass the email, and then here we don't get any error here. But if we remove this, we have the possibility to add even a number, a boolean within the array. Now let's console values within the user array. Now let's open the terminal to transpile down our type assertion.tsc to JavaScript. Open the terminal, new terminal, and then here we're gonna move to the roots folder of our projects, and then we're gonna type tsc. Let's open here command prompt tsc to compile our file, and then once it's done, we're gonna cd in the build folder, and then we're gonna type assertion.js, and then we are getting here an array. And that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. I hope you enjoy it. We learn what is type assertion. We learn how to convert a given type to another type. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.